Thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome back to the channel. Did you miss me? I missed you guys. I really have. I I took I won't even say I took like a break or anything like that. I just stopped. I just stopped. I had no interest whatsoever in reviewing the rest of Real Housewives of Atlanta. So I'm sorry that I left y'all hanging. Like, I'm truly sorry, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't even press forward. It just wasn't moving me to chorus anymore. It was running very stale for me. I was over saying the same thing every week. Literally sitting down here saying the same thing over and over and over. And so I was over it. And so yeah, we had to go on and just drop off. But we're gonna come back for the reunion. We will absolutely review the reunion. So there's that. But we're here because I watched Straw, and that absolutely brought me to chorus, and I wanted to come talk to you guys about it. So here we are. This is a review for Straw. There would definitely be spoilers, so spoiler alert. We're gonna definitely, spoil the whole movie for you. So if you haven't watched, you might want to watch that first and then come back. And then make sure you come back though. Make sure you circle back. So I'm not going to go beat by beat and, rehash the movie in its entirety, but I did want to talk about, I have my bullet points. I do have notes. So from the very start of this movie to the very end of the movie, there was something happening with this lady. As we all know, this is a Tyler Perry film. If you didn't know, this is Tyler Perry. Our leading lady is once again Taraji P. Henson. We love a Tyler Perry-Taraji collaboration. At least I do. I'm going to just speak for myself because apparently there are a slew of people that would like it if she would stop taking the roles. And I just don't get that. Y'all telling that lady to turn down coin when he's paying her what she's worth? Yeah, no. I'm showing up every time. Because you're paying me what I'm worth. And then some. And you adding tax to it. Yeah, I'm showing up every time. The story, just to give you guys a synopsis. When I first saw the trailer, it put me in the mind of John Q. And of course, I was like, okay, well, is this going to be given like the female version of John Q? I like that. I like where we're going with it. Because they, it painted a picture like they won't let her cash this check. She need to cash this check. She got the gun had to come out, and all because like her child needed meds or something. And I'm just going to say that trailer completely duped me. So good job with the trailer, because sometimes the trailer will tell the whole movie, whereas in this case it left out a lot of details, of course, and there were some moments where I was like, oh, okay, I wasn't expecting that, but okay. And I'm mainly speaking of the very end. I wasn't expecting that curveball. So like I said, one situation after the next, just one bad situation after the next. I cried the entire movie. I at a certain point I was like, please, I don't want to cry anymore. Please, God, I don't want to cry anymore. Literally. I'm not even joking around. I cried the whole movie. There are some movies that, will tug at your heartstrings and you'll cry here and there. No, start to finish. I had to lay down and take a nap after I watched the movie. I had a headache and I had to just lay down because that is where it left me. I was telling my husband, I think I must really be an empath because that took me through emotionally. It really did. It had me very drained after watching. I was emotionally drained. I just was. I spent, okay? Spent. I needed a nap like a baby. You know how you get a whooping and and you gotta just go lay down afterwards? That's what it was. That's what it was for me. I definitely needed a nap. I needed some Aleve, and I needed a nap, and I needed a blunt. In that order. Well, Aleve, blunt, nap. In that order. Anyway, Taraji's acting was so good. It was so good. She does a great job. She does a great job. I love her. I really do. I love her. It's always a pleasure seeing our greats in the movie as well. We had Sinbad give a guest appearance. And you know what? Tyler Perry does this a lot, and I'm always appreciative of it. I always appreciate him hiring our black royalty. You know, like over there on Sheet of People, you know, he has another series out. I'm making my way through that, and I was gonna come back and review that as well because it's lighthearted. You know, I got a little something to say about it, and it's mainly my sentiments, like they're directed at Tyler, not Tyler, but his haters, because there are a lot of people that have so many negative things to say about what he produces, whether it's a television series or whether it is a movie. And people had negative things to say about She the People, just like they got negative things to say about this movie. And the consensus is he must just hate black women. That is just such an asinine sentiment to have. What? Oh, he just loves to highlight the struggle of a black woman. Guys, he's a black man. Should he be highlighting the struggles of white women? We don't know what they're struggling with. We ain't over there with them. But he knows what his mother, grandmother, auntie, sister, the black women in his community, like, come on. I want y'all to stop pretending like these aren't lived experiences. It may not be your lived experience. You may not know anybody that has struggled the way that, what was her name? Janiyah has struggled. But trust me when I say there's somebody out there that was their life. That is their life. Why not show that? Y'all think that y'all only want black people shown in a positive light, which is fine. I get that, but guys, we don't live in a utopia. Single black mothers are struggling. They are definitely doing it all on their own. Some of them cannot make ends meet. Some of them cannot pay their rent. Some of them do have to work 2 and 3 jobs and still not make enough to pay their rent. Some of them can't afford the lunch at the schoolhouse. Some of them can't afford their children's medication. Are we okay? Oh, but we don't want to see it. Don't show us. Why not? Why y'all don't want to see the truth? Because this is the truth for some people. Their lives, their experiences deserve to be put on film, just like the lady in the romance comedy, the lawyer, and on just like the everybody else on these shows where the storyline isn't the black struggle. Like she said in the movie, black women are struggling with something, always struggling with something. There's a struggle somewhere for some black woman. And in this movie, it encompassed all of them. Every struggle you could think of, that lady was going through it. I don't like the, let's say, did my computer die? I don't like the notion that he hates black women, because I just don't think that that's true. Not when he hires us at such an alarming rate. And it ain't even alarming. Like, he gonna give a black girl a job. Tyler is gonna give a black woman a job. And that alone is just, thank you. Thank you for employing us and paying us what we should be paid. Over there on Sheet of People, and that's where I was going with that. Harriet Winslow is over there doing the thing. She's cracking me up over there. And it was just it was refreshing to see her. It's like, oh, yes, I missed you, Harriet. Give Harriet Winslow a job. She need one. Thank you. I want to see the Harriet Winslows on my TV still. I want to see Sinbad still working. I want to see Cicely Tyson still working, although she's no longer with us. He hired her all the time. So miss me with all that. Miss me with the he hate black women trope, because it's just not true. It's just not true. Y'all, and the utopia that you want to see, the fantasy that you would like to live in, just write it yourself. Just write it yourself. At this point, create what you want to see. You know, that's me and Britt are in the throes of creating the web series we want to see. Why complain? Why complain about what's not showing, what's not on TV, what's not there, and just create it? You want a romance comedy with an all black cast? Write it. You want to show black women being the president of the United States? Write it. And y'all mad, but he got Lovita Alizé Jenkins over there being the whole. Well, she's not the president, but she's lieutenant governor. So it's not always the struggle. That's not always the case. Y'all just don't tune in to the lighthearted ones. Y'all not tuning in to House of Pain. You're not tuning in to Meet the Browns or any of the other lighthearted television shows that he has. You're not watching it. And if you don't subscribe to his type of art, just don't subscribe to it. Just don't watch it. The tearing down has got to stop. It's got to stop. Because you have all of this to say about him and how he's doing the black community and da-da-da-da-da, but listen to what you're saying about this black man. Listen to how you're tearing down this black man and his art. Very hypocritical. Very hypocritical. I love the movie. I definitely enjoyed it. Won't be watching it again because it definitely took me through. Now, it gave me like a Fruitvale Station feel, like, whoo, good movie, but we won't be returning. We won't be watching it a second time or a third time. We won't be doing that again. I was going to like try to wait and see and try to watch it with my mama, but no, I can't watch it again. She on her own. She on her own with that one because I can't watch it. I can't watch it a second time. It was just too much. It was just too much. This movie showed all types of realistic situations. You know, like I said, not being able to take care of your child's lunch. And that alone be pissing me off, because y'all can't just get a kid's lunch. Should no child at the schoolhouse go hungry. Not never. Not never. What kind of lunchroom ladies are these? Back where I'm from, the lunch lady, they gonna go on and get it to you, but they gonna send your mama a bill later. We're not calling from the schoolhouse. Oh, your daughter didn't have money for lunch, so she's sitting in the office hungry. Are you gonna bring the $40? Or the police officer. Some of these situations were listen, when I say they were overly dramatic for the purposes of movie, I guess. The police officer doing a whole pit maneuver on the lady out in regular traffic, then trying to drag her out of her car. Outlandish, is it? Maybe, sort of, because crazier things have happened in real life. I was just looking at a police officer on TikTok try to drag this woman out of her car. He had her by her feet, trying to drag her out of her car. She was at her house. So maybe it's not far-fetched for a police officer to just be mad in traffic and just try to run you off the road. Yeah, that's plausible. What am I thinking? That's plausible. It's plausible. I'm not gonna ramble on. It's 4 o'clock and I meant to tell y'all. I should have started with this. So, congratulations are in order. I signed with an agency. I'm so excited. I signed with an acting agency. So your girl is now, I now have representation. I now have representation. And so I got a scene that I need, that I got to memorize and quickly get an audition tape recorded by 8. Ask me when I got it this morning. So listen, ball is rolling. This is real life. My acting coach used to say this, like, sometimes you may get the sides 24 hours in advance, maybe 48 hours in advance, sometimes a couple of hours in advance. And here we are, lo and behold. I woke up this morning and checked my email. There it was. I went on ahead and picked who I was going to read for. And so as soon as I hang up from here, I'm going to get to studying so that I can get her done and get my audition in by the deadline. So wish your girl luck, okay? Wish me luck on all my, I don't need luck because I got God, okay? We don't need luck, but wish me well. Because it's up from here. I know you guys have seen me here on your YouTube, but she's coming to the TV. She's coming to your TV screens, coming to a TV screen near you. Anyway, be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Call Me Busby, and I'll chat with you later. Peace and light.